To lead off our next segment, the walk-on wizard, JP, he's going to toss in our next subject, and we're going to get to discussing. Throw it, baby. Cash. Just like Steel Canyon.
Son of a bitch.
Let's go.
And my scars remind me.
They do. So this next segment is going to be the most to gain and lose in the NBA bubble, teams and players. Zoe, would you like to start us off?
I think the most to lose. It's not a team or a player, but I think it is a factor. The Memphis Grizzlies head coach.
Agreed.
I can't remember his name off top, and be honest with
Taylor.
you. Okay, there we go. But I feel like he has one of the most things to lose because his superstars are all young, and they might just clear house early if it don't work because they pissed it away a little bit, and they bring in who they want. Because we've seen in basketball, they do that a lot. It's like, okay, you might have been cool the first 2 years. No, then he Del Negro in.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree. They were on my list as well, the Grizzlies, just because of they were 8 seed and they're 0-4 in the bubble right now. So I definitely think that they have something to lose, even though I don't think they'll clear house just because they're so young. But they definitely, there's something's going on over there right now.
I just feel like we've seen it before. It wouldn't surprise me, I should say, maybe.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of great.
Who do you have first on your list?
For me, let's see. Are we going lose or gain first? You said lose. You said lose.
Yeah, I
so
said lose.
I hate to say it because I am one of the most biased when it comes to this subject, but unfortunately, LeBron James. I think LeBron James has a lot to lose just because of his legacy. And this is another, he has a good team, AD. If he doesn't win, then of course all the LeBron haters are going to come to flocking to me and talk that ish about how he's not a winner. But, I think he has a lot to lose.
I think that makes sense. Next on my list, I'm going to be honest with you, I have his teammate. I think Anthony Davis hasn't shown us really what he does in the playoffs. He got swept by the Warriors. Granted, it was a good 4 games. It was a while back, though. The Pelicans sweep the Blazers 3 years ago. But we contribute that to playoff Rondo, to be honest with you. And I think AD gets hurt at one point during the series, or he missed a game or two, if I'm not mistaken. So it's like he's young, and he has legacy to go. But I feel like if LeBron James has the slightly off playoff, but Anthony Davis also doesn't show up, we're gonna look back and be like, we spent the house on you.
They did.
And we didn't make playoffs last year. We sent BI away, who's hooping, and it's like you need to show up. I'm not a Lakers fan, but I think the thing is, we expect
they're connected. I mean, they're gonna feed off of each other to see who's
but
gonna.
I think even more than that, Laker fans expect results immediately.
They do. It's unfortunate.
Their sports love. They're not a longevity love. They're microwave. The second you come, we fuck with you, but the second you lose, we want you the fuck out of here.
That's true. I think AD will put up numbers. I really do. He's getting off lately, so no reason why he's not.
Do you have anyone else on your list?
Yes, the one Giannis. I can't ever say his full name. Of course, I'm just gonna say Giannis in the show, so I do apologize. But yes, no, I think he has a lot to lose because everyone, no homo, sucks him off as if he's already done things in the playoffs. People treat him as if he's done things that LeBron and Kawhi have already done, and that hasn't been done. So until I see that, I'm not riding that bandwagon, or until he can actually shoot outside 15 feet. I'm not here for it.
He has to show me that he is a basketball player and not an athlete.
Okay, I like that.
That's what I need.
In James Harden's words, all he does is just dribble and dunk.
And he's going to be part of another segment for us also. But he has to show me more. And I know the numbers would suggest that that's blasphemous to say. Of course. But I mean, the eye test, we're not astonished by the freaking.
I'm not.
I need results.
He got bounced by, was it the Celtics or was it the Raptors? I forgot in the playoff series. But like I said, he hasn't done anything yet for me to do that. So I can do that.
On my most to lose list, I'm pretty sure this rounds off my most to lose.
Okay.
I have Portland as a whole.
I was gonna put that. I have the Rockets as a whole.
Yeah, because I feel like this. Dame was just in the Western Conference Finals.
Facts.
We've seen them start off slow numerous times.
Yeah.
And they always squeeze in. They have a great coach. I feel like he does a lot. We saw that a whole summer they shipped out.
Great talent.
They shipped out Nick Batum, Wesley Matthews, and LaMarcus Aldridge all in one summer, and they still made playoffs. He coaches his ass off. He doesn't get the credit for it. But at the same time, it's you've been cutting it close a lot.
I know they had a lot of injuries. They're 2 big guys. They get injured. That's why they kind of rolling a little slow. But I do believe that Portland, for being as nice as they are and the talent they have, I think they shouldn't be struggling for an AC when you went to the Western Conference Final.
And I get it. It's it's just hard. I feel because they do go through so much adversity every season. It's every year someone's hurt, someone just left. But at one point, kind of when we talked about DeAndre Hopkins a couple episodes ago. I just need results.
Yeah.
Like
you need it. You need dubs.
Like everyone has to overcome something. You know, like there's always going to be an obstacle in front of you. That's why we love sports. We love the story of the triumph. But like, I can't make excuses for you 9 summers in. I love Dame. I love that whole roster. But it's just I'm not with it anymore. Like
that's how I feel about the Rockets. And that's how I feel about the Rockets. They always get there. You know, James Harden right now is balling. I'm probably gonna talk about him in a segment. You know, come up here as well. But yeah, no, they need to do something. They got Westbrook. They still got Capella, Tucker. They got shooters. I mean, something just needs to happen here.
I feel you on that. All right, and to the other half of it, who do you think has the most to gain?
Just because I was talking about him, you know, I'm gonna go at the moment with James Harden as well. James Harden is balling. He just beat the Bucks. They were down 12 in the fourth. He showed that he could do something in the fourth quarter. You know, I think that if he comes out and actually performs in playoffs, I think that could help change his legacy in the NBA.
And, you know, normally I would say that like you can do both, but I do think it's like this is a make or break moment.
It is. I think so.
And it sucks that it's in a bubble. But you know what? People always talk about his focus, which I feel like he plays well enough that maybe like the focus shouldn't be an issue. Maybe like if he was more focused, it would get him over the hump. But I don't think
strippers help.
Like he's not as focused, you know what I mean?
It's a proven formula.
You know, but maybe like this little seclusion helps him a little bit, or it hurts. Maybe he's off his mojo. You know what I mean? I have Kristaps Porzingis, and it's not as like a Mavs homer. I just feel like this is the first time he's seen playoffs. Okay. Or actually, yeah, first time he's seen playoffs. He's been getting buckets.
We've been talking about that.
He was on a real hot streak before the bubble ended. I think he had the best month of February in the league. Something they said. And now he's going to be here. He's probably even healed up a little bit more. He looks like he got real big. He looks like he's toned down a little bit more. Looks a little bit more comfortable. He's moving well. So I feel like usually I would say stopping someone in the middle of being hot hurts. But I think when he's coming off an injury and he just gets to focus on things, and it's like this, like he got paid off potential and talent, but like you gotta like this is the moment.
I would have baked on it. I mean, I would have taken the chance.
I called it a work the day he got traded. I already knew what time it was.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. I was at the bar already. I got a beer right, and I was like, you know what? I'm not going back. Like it's over. But yeah, like I think he can do something. Like if the Mavs are good, I think it really fucks up the West for a while. Because I feel like they're a year and a half, 2 years ahead.
I think they're a solid 4 to 6 seed moving here forward for the rest of their times. I'd say.
I don't think 4, 5, or 6 right now, which I believe is Utah, the Rockets, and Denver.
No, I think Denver's up, or it might be the Thunder.
The Thunder. I don't think any of them want to see the Mavs. If Kristaps Porzingis is hooping,
I don't want to see Luka.
Yeah, like Luka's fine. We have to see. He's a rookie though, or he's a second year. It's gonna be the first time for either of them in the playoffs. Yeah. But he's young. But he's like performed on the stage. Nice. He's performed on the stage before to a certain degree in other countries. We ain't seen KP do that.
That's true.
So we don't know if there's a
so just like the segment, he's got a lot to gain.
Yeah, he has a lot to gain. And if he loses, and if he doesn't do well, we're gonna be like, oh, he was banged up. Like he has a cop out, so it works for him.
My next one for me, big time here, just who's been proving everybody wrong all year, is Chris Paul. Chris Paul's got a lot to. I know you hate him. I know you hate him.
You're right.
I am right though. Chris Paul has a lot to gain. If this man if he takes OKC past the first round, he that's a dub. That's a dub for the season.
I'm mad because he got in the perfect position where if he made the playoffs, so he's already won. Even if he gets swept, we can't talk shit.
You can't.
And I'm so mad.
We thought OKC was a dumb trash coming into.
I think they were like some of them people had them in like 21 games.
That's what I'm saying, and he's just balling. He's nice. Just say it. He dribbles the ball and the ball goes in and he passes it to people sometimes. He plays basketball. There we go. Got it. Okay.
I have also. I just mean like. I'm not even.
Go ahead.
He's hooping right now, so I can't say anything.
I know.
If you're hooping, I can't say anything. But it's just like
I love it.
What have you done for me lately? Like he gets so many cop outs.
Ball. This is your next.
Hey. Chris Paul, I'm going to let you know, you're getting real close to Paul Pierce territory.
Oh.
Want you to know, real close. I have the Denver Nuggets.
As a whole?
Yeah.
Most of the game.
Most of the game. Because also kind of like the Chris Paul take and the KP idea, they have a cop-out. People are hurt right now. They have a freak of an attraction. Like, if they go out and they don't really go... Like, for some reason, if Bol gets to play in the playoffs, which I doubt he will.
I want to see
but that, by the way. Does. Even if they lose, it's a moment. Like this could be like
that's true.
It's like a change,
like a change in the
system.
We're
gonna be like that moment. You're just like, they lost by 8. Like they lost by 8 to OKC in the first round, and they lose the series. But Bol averaged 11 points somehow. Yeah, it changes everything because now you're just like he will have like almost like a Dirkish effect on the situation. Definitely. Like he's good now.
Yeah,
You can't do anything, and they got like.
I just think that they've been kind of good. I think they've been kind of good for a little while though, so I do think they need to start making moves now. Because if they lose in the first round this season, that's a down. That's a bad season. That's bad.
Exactly.
Regardless of Bobo or no Bobo, it's just Bobo.
Bobo. We don't get Bobo.
Okay, that was terrible. But yes.
All right. You tell us who has the most to gain and lose.
Bad answers only.